I get angry some days. That has really affected me.
Damn it, now I gotta give you a hug.
Yeah, you do.
I don't really know where this night ends. I said what I said to Jen. Not sure if she received it or not. I don't know.
You don't have to be this person.
Despite her pissing me off, I still have a heart and I don't want anybody to hurt.
I actually loved my ex-husband. That's not what I wanted for Kenny Anderson. I mean, like, he's a basketball legend. So to know that he has suffered a stroke in the prime of his life, it affected me and my children greatly.
He can't see out of, like, the side that was affected.
Yeah.
Is, like, he can't see out of that eye. He can't work that side of his mouth.
Oh, damn. It's gonna be fine.
And I don't love Kenny. I don't want to be with Kenny, but I'm just saying.
You break up with someone.
You know, and you continue living life, and then when something happens to them, like, all the memories come back, and it's like, oh my God, like, what? Not K.A.
Just because I'm married to Reggie, we're not acting like we don't have a past. Because
OG, please. When Cece and I have private conversations, Cece tells me how she feels about Kristen, and I'm lending an ear and I'm listening. But I just want everybody to be authentic, transparent, and happy for each other. Like Cece's engagement party. I'm happy for her. I'm not going to be mad at whoever her guest list is.
This Kristen going.
You know, we're at that point where we are trying to move forward, so I am going to invite her.
If you choose to do that, which is your choice, just tread lightly. Why is Cece telling them she's not mad and she's moving on, but telling me that bitch, I don't want nothing to do with her? They look like they're trying to mend their friendship, but behind closed doors, she's still mad at some of the stuff that Kristen did to her.
Hey, Cece.
Hi, how are you? Hi. Seeing Kristen and Cece here together, I feel like my efforts are actually working. But hearing what OG said the other night, I'm kind of confused about where they are. So about owning your feelings, owning your truth, and owning your real scenario. I'll just tell you straight to your face, because I'm not somebody who's going to sugarcoat it. You think you're better than everyone else when you're just a fake bitch.
I don't need to be fake with you.
You are fake.
Ever.
You're not fake with me. You're fake with your whole life.
OG, stop. You need moments, and I'm not going to be the one to give it to you.
Let me finish.
I don't want to let you finish. You
Because
talk
you're
a lot.
embarrassed.
What am I embarrassed
What
about?
are you embarrassed of?
Yes,
What
because
are
you heard some
embarrassed
bull.
I heard
OG.
Let me finish.
You're not, I don't want to let you
Because
finish.
you don't want to
You
hear this.
always
You don't
want
hear
to
this
finish.
truth. Your whole image is fake. You borrowed clothes from Cece. You borrowed shoes from Cece. You're fraudulent. You're fake. You're fraudulent. Kristen.
You look a hot-ass mess.
And so do you, Kristen. What the? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Is Thomas's real dad. What? Kristen wants the world to think that she's basketball royalty, but she's really not. Kristen and Thomas are not real Scots. Wow.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's Brew by Rianne.
Hey substers, and to all who are not subscribed, I call my subscribers substers. It's kind of like gangsters, but without the thug in it. It was a name I came up with a long time ago when I started on a different YouTube channel called The Rants Show. It's still up. All my videos still there. Check it out. So embarrassed, but had hundreds of thousands of views and hundreds of subscribers, but I wanted to start fresh. So here I am, Brew by Rianne. What it do? What's up, substers? Basketball Wives episode Trace. Episode 3 was crazy, baby. OG. So OG is going all crazy. She is confused. She feels like, Cece's telling me one thing right now, I mean, in private, but she's saying a whole different thing when other people are around, and she should know better. This is reality TV. If I'm telling you, I don't really like Edward, but every time I'm around Edward's sister, and she's like, "You and Edward need to make up," and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I look forward to reasoning with Edward." Like if I'm saying something different when the cameras are around and in private, I'm saying something different. She should know that's like classic reality TV BS mixed with somebody's trying to be your puppet master, pulling the strings on what you say and do. I don't know. I think OG is so desperate for camera time because last season she got dogged out to the point where I didn't even think that the show wanted her back, and I didn't think it would make sense for her to be back because OG didn't bring nothing to she didn't bring nothing to the show last year except for just laughter because it was like her hair was just not right. Her outfits were crazy. Like she has a body, but even if you're you have a body, like there's ways to show it without looking trashy and looking stripperish. So she was dressing very stripperish last season. It's like everybody kept dogging on her for her fashion, and they brought it back up on the reunion a few months ago. And from the first episode, as I said in episode 1 review, like she stepped up her fashion. But I still think even if now she her makeup is nice, her hair is nice, clothes is nice, she still got the same attitude from last season. She doesn't let things go. She holds grudges until the day she dies. And that's like the worst stress you can do to your body. Like, what are you doing? So I think it's also OG wanting camera time, Definitely. It's not just OG being a puppet. I think she also wants camera time, so she's willing to do anything and everything to get it. Let's talk about Evelyn, who has a skincare line that she's coming out with. 2 of the products from that line will have CBD in it, which is like saying medical marijuana to me. I know they say like the marijuana is part of like, and hemp are like family, and I'm freaking out because like sometimes in my shakes I put hemp seeds, and I'm like, because I don't do anybody's drugs, so I'm just like, what? What's going on here? So I definitely got to do more research about that. Now, Evelyn, you know how it is on these reality shows. You have a wonderful event. You can only hope for the best. Please don't bring no foolery at my event. For a second there, I forgot that it was Evelyn's event because some things took place at some point. I think at least she got most of what she wanted to say out. She showed what, products and talked about the different exfoliations and the skincare products that she's going to have in her collection. And that's all fine and dandy, young lady. But this drama that's about to pursue, ain't nobody saw it coming. That's all I got to say about that. We're going to talk about that later. Let's go ahead and welcome Tibby to the group. It's Ev's friend. My favorite scene of the episode was Tibby with Ev getting a tattoo at the tattoo parlor. She was sharing her pain over her grandfather's death. He died from cancer only 3 weeks after his diagnosis. That's pretty sudden. She got a cancer symbol tattooed in memory of him. And Tibby, like, that's a hard thing to do. You're new to a group, For most people, it's hard to open up about even small problems. So imagine big problems. So that's wonderful that you could have done that. I guess Evelyn made you feel safe in that moment, and that's wonderful. And rest in peace to your grandfather. Now, the worst scene goes to Jen. More to do with Jen, not Kristen. Kristen, I ain't got no problem with you, but Jen being at the beach and doing this is just too much, you know? What's making it hard for me with Jen is like, she would take 2 steps forward and then take 8 steps back. Then she takes 10 steps forward, then she takes 100 steps back. So I'm just like, when are your steps ever going to mean anything, lady? There is an audience watching you. I've watched Basketball Wives from season 1, episode 1 when they were in Miami. So like all that middle stuff, all that, like, you can't run and hide. Like, I know what you portrayed on the TV. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember how you were back then. You were a little bully. You know, there were times I didn't like you and Evelyn back then because you guys were bullies. So it's not too far-fetched that you go and bully Evelyn when y'all not friends no more, and vice versa. You know, as you said, she's not innocent. You're right. Evelyn's not innocent. But that's not what we're talking about. I think you're the type of person that you want to say the word sorry, not show it, not mean it, but then you want to like talk about what other people do to you. Well, I'm sorry, but you do this and you like, no, that's not showing sorry. Like, no, Jen, no. I say no, no, no. You know what I mean? No. It's a no for me. Alright, so the character or imagery that stole the show, not because I like this person, but OG for sure, this was her episode. Like, they gonna say, what is your, I don't want to say claim to fame, but what have you accomplished? Basketball Wives. What is this, season 8? What season is this? Let's go all the way back up here. Season 8, episode 3. Like, and then it's like, even if you say that, even if she says that, like, y'all probably seen me in Basketball Wives, season 8, episode 3. Even if she says that, like, it doesn't make her look good. Because in 2 ways, it's like saying, if you tell OG secrets, if she feels like upset about something, she's gonna let the secret out. So on one hand, don't nobody want to tell you secrets. Don't nobody want to be your friend after that. And then on the other hand, now you're exposing alleged secrets of the person you don't like, which is family members with your friends. So it's like, it's shady in so many levels, so many ways, so many worlds. It's just shows either she's desperate for attention for the show, because some people do some nasty things for shows, and they've said it, you know. Like, I've been watching reality TV for definitely like half my life, so you know, people come out, whether it's within the season because they got voted out, or years later, and they confess like, yo, I was paid to say this, I never really meant this. You know, this particular scene was fake. Like, me and her never got into a fight. Actually, me and her never even talked the whole season, but they kept pinning us against you. Like, when I found out, like, how fake some of this reality TV was, I was so confused. I was so pissed off because I felt like, dang, I fell for all of it. I thought all that stuff was real. And then, so when I see real moments, like Shawnee doing that amazing party for her walking miracle, Tebby having a real moment talking about her grandfather, again, rest in peace. These are real moments. They ain't no cut. No, that's a real moment. But OG is not an OG. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing G about OG, if you know what I mean. She showed herself to be not trustworthy. she made an enemy out of new people, because Malaysia really had no problem with her. She didn't really know her like that. But Malaysia said, like, yo, as of this incident, you airing out some of my family secrets, now I got a problem with you. And when Malaysia found out, like, exactly what's going on, that Cece told OG the secret, that's how she found out. Then Malaysia ran to the situation again, because at that point, like, a few of the girls, Tebby, Evelyn, Shawnee, Malaysia, and Kristen was like in a whole other space in the building, just trying to console the devastated, trembling, enraged Kristen. I mean, Kristen is so small, but man, whew, that girl is strong. When that girl found out it was Cece who said something, because remember, she's trying to build back her relationship with Cece. Now this happened. Now she's really pissed. She feels like she was vulnerable to Cece, and now Cece made her look like a fool, because really Cece doesn't want to be cool with her again or whatever. So I mean, she did the whole shebang. She took the shoes off, like the same thing people would do when they, getting ready to, but Shawnee held her back, so that didn't happen. And but Malaysia was like, okay, I'm going up there. And then for a second, Shawnee realized, wait a minute, Malaysia's up there. I don't know what's going on. She told Evelyn to go check it out. Evelyn checked it out. She was like standing by like a little security guard, like, okay, what's going on? Y'all stay far away from each other. Okay. So they were, talking, then arguing. But OG, whoo, by the time Shawnee came up there, OG was in Shawnee's face. Because Shawnee was trying to tell her, like, you're wrong for saying it, and Cece, you're wrong for telling her, and I mean, she's not calling nobody a name. She's just speaking the honest, blunt truth. You're wrong for this, and you're wrong for that. And OG feels like, but nobody talks about when she says stuff to me. And I'm like, are you a Jennifer number 2? You guys never take responsibility for any action. Any action. But what about when... No, we're not talking about that right now. We could talk about that another time. But right now we're talking about what you did. So we can't go backwards and be like, okay, well, let's minus the drama you just caused, reverse, rewind, and let's talk about what you talking about. Like, that's not how life works. You did something wrong towards a situation that was already wrong. 2 wrongs don't make a right, and you're trying to make it right, and it's not gonna make it right. I don't care how you trying to turn the car gonna go left, ma'am. Sorry. Matter of fact, the car's stuck on the left. Like, oh my goodness. OG showed herself not to be a G tonight. I was very disappointed. I know we don't know these ladies in real life, but OG, like, I don't think the cameras or producers are telling her nothing. Like, I think she genuinely feels this way, and that's what makes her a horrible human being. And if I can talk less about OG, I would love to do that next review. Cece, why you ugly? Why you said all those things about Christian? They may be true, or maybe they're not, but who really cares? I guess life is all about you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, life is all about Cece and her feelings, and Cece and this, and Cece and that. Don't think I wasn't gonna give at least a few seconds to Cece. Cece, you're what I fear. 'Cause, like, I would love my future husband down. You know what I mean? Like, you got a girl like me, you good to go. But I fear if something ain't right with the fam that I'm about to be part of. Like, I fear having family like a Cece. Cece, why you ugly? Why you said all those things about Kristen? You know what I mean? Like, when I say ugly, I'm not talking about how she looks. I'm referring to her character. What's inside. What's inside of her is rotten. And I'll leave it as that. Because she's not worth any more of my my time. So let's go ahead and do the questions for the substers. For those who are not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. It's going down, man. I'm excited. It's going down. Like after this episode, it can only go up from there. It's you know, I'm like doing the young jock right now. 06. What's up? So my first question would be, what is the wildest reaction you ever had to a loved one's death? You know, Tibby got a tattoo. You know, what did you do? And question number 2, is Tammy genuine about wanting to stop smoking? That was a little part of the show. Didn't really talk about it, but that is a big deal. It's just, you know, it's sad that another person being close to death wasn't a wake-up call enough for Tammy. Like, so that's why I don't know if it's genuine. So I want the audience to, you know, my viewers, let me know what you think. Genuine or not genuine. But for everybody out there smoking, like, I lost a uncle in 2015. And I would just like to say, please stop smoking. And for those who's never smoked in their life like me, never tried none of that nonsense, get that out of my face, get that out, get that away from me. You're not missing out on anything. I'm 31? I'm not missing out on anything. I'd never smoked anything, never tried anything. You're not missing out on anything. If you're youngin', youth, if you're older and someone trying to peer pressure you, because I feel like peer pressure comes in any form, do what you feel is right. So if you feel like you're not a smoker, don't let nobody influence you to do anything you don't want to do. You at a party, have fun, but have clean fun, you know what I mean? So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'm out. God bless America, land that I love. God bless America for all of us. Happy 4th, everybody.